I am Raj, based out of India. I'll just tell you something about myself so that you have a much better idea about, Zagg network. I am an alumnus of New York University. I am a serial entrepreneur. Have founded eYantra in 2001, a corporate merchandising platform which is one of the largest in the world. If you see, successfully raised multiple, rounds of private equity and, gave exit to the investors. I also funded Loyalty Rewards when it was an idea on the paper with about 750K, and that returned about 33x, over a period of 6 years. I founded ZAGGLE in 2011, which hosted, launched host of innovative payments and products in association with Visa and banks in India. Right? I also worked with PricewaterhouseCoopers in the US, okay, and I have very good experience in raising private equity capital and venture capital. So personally, on a personal level, I have made several investments. Okay, I have about 29 investments in companies, and I'm a very, very frequent, I come in at the angel stage and frequently invest in companies. So if you look at our experience, we have about 200 odd years of experience of combined, of the core team in this industry. The core team previously has worked with, the best in business, whether it is AT&T, Barclays, Deloitte, Qualcomm, Sodexo, eYantra, Paytm, and Tata Consultancy Services. So I'll just give you a little bit about ZAGGLE. ZAGGLE is the strategic partner for Zagg network, okay, the blockchain solution which we are building. We have about $100 million in revenue. For the last year, we have about 2.5 million users, across India. We have 1 million ZAGGLE card users. These are cards which are launched in association with Visa and bank. We have about 6,500 merchants, across geographies. We have about 2,500 corporates with whom we work on a day-to-day basis. These are some of the largest, corporate houses in the world, right, from Fortune 500 to Fortune 10. We have 9 offices in India. We are operating in US and Singapore now. We'll be, very shortly opening offices in the Middle East, and we'll go to, So, if you look at some of the brands we have been working with, you see the best names out there. So right from, Pizza Hut to Nike to, Amazon to ClearTrip, to Guess, Marks and Spencer, with all these brands, and these are like about 6,500 brands with whom we work. So here is my team. So, this is Raj. We have Avinash, we have Paul Reddy, we have Sergey, we have Amit, we have Nitin, we have Hanif. All of them absolutely top class, world class professionals having worked in, the best of companies. Our advisors is, Ron Resnick, we have Dr. Shrikant, John Juno Park, Rahul Mehta, Sankalp. One of the beauty you would see here is that out of these people, 3 of them are from private equity, right? So they have, successfully run funds, and they are also, extremely passionate about backing entrepreneurs, who have a successful history behind them. So here I'll take, introducing the Zagg network, okay, to remove the inefficiencies in the current loyalty, rewards, gift cards, and the benefit system. So, everyone, I think, all of us have multiple loyalty programs running. We have various gift cards with us, and those loyalty points expire. We have absolutely, no idea. There is no transparency in the system. And, suddenly, if I ask any one of you, what is the dollar value of various loyalty programs which you have, you wouldn't have an idea. And that is what we figured out, and we are right here to give you a solution on that. So, the features of Zagg network is we have interoperability, it is community driven, It is open source technology platform. It's a merchant pool. All merchants get into a pool. It is cross-sell opportunities. You can transfer the loyalty points, business intelligence, branded points, transfer of gift cards, and then you can run a global program. So let's say, for example, Pizza Hut is running a program in the US. The same points could be used in India or in Singapore or in Hong Kong. So that's the beauty of our solution, completely decentralized. The Zagg technology, so I'm extremely proud to announce that, we will be building a completely custom protocol. It is not that we are going to use the current, any of the current technologies. We are building a custom from scratch, and Sergey is going to lead that effort. Okay, it's a hybrid public-private partnership, and it is being built, basically to do faster transactions. So rest of this stuff, AI, ML, IoT, Paul Reddy comes with, tremendous amount of experience in the IoT space, having worked with Intel and Bell Labs. Our revenue model is basically, two kinds of revenues. One is the program fee, the second is the transaction fee. The program fee is members pay program fee to be part of the network, add-on services for additional services. Transaction fee, again, on business credits, loyalty points, consumer spends, consumer converts branded points to Zagg tokens, and consumer transfer points to others. So every time you do a transaction, there is a small fee which you will have to pay, and that is what our revenue model is. So this is the Zagg roadmap, June 18. So we started our private sale yesterday. Probably will go live with the ICO in July. We already have got some commitment, so we are extremely happy that we started the day with a bang, and hope to successfully do the ICO. So token sale is Zagg. Our base price is about 0.1 10 cents, 0.1 USD. Okay, and accepted currencies are BTC, ETH, and BNB, Binance. Right? Distribution and use of funds. So it is going to be 30% on the product development, because what we see is that loyalty is a space which is ready to be disrupted. Over last 25 years, actually nothing has happened there, right? And it is the old archaic problems which have remained there, and nobody has solved it, right? So it is upon us that we have, with over 20 years experience of running companies in loyalty space, is what we want to use our entire experience to solve this. So you can reach out to Zagg Network, hello, and you have all the LinkedIn, email, you have Twitter, all the handles, Telegram, and I'll be very happy to have any questions. Yeah.
What are your plans for the US? It's like a loyalty program.
Yep.
Are there some regulatory requirements why you're not in the US right now?
No, so we will come to US. US is a very large market, and US probably is the biggest of the entire market. So if you really look at it, about $100 million, $100 billion worth of loyalty points goes unspent in US, right? And that is a large market, large. 100 billion is just the unspent power, right? Even if we do 10% of it, we're talking about $10 billion just in the US. So we want to be ready. So once we have done all these smaller pieces of the world, that is when we come to the US and then take US by storm. So these are some of the problems in the current loyalty system, the challenges which are faced by consumers, right? And then, the global market size. If you look at the global market size, you have about 3,010 billion by 2023. So we highly underestimate, the power of loyalty, okay, and customer acquisition and engagement. Loyalty is a great piece of, acquiring and engaging the customer. So this is some of the competition benchmarking. So, we have Bit Rewards, we have Loyal, we have Gifts, we have Sandblock, and then we have Zagg Network. So some of this stuff, if you see, the reason of doing a custom protocol, okay, which is a custom blockchain, is to absolutely eradicate, okay, like a disease, this problem of, loyalty not being loyal enough. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much.